Houston Outlaws versus the Boston Uprising. Countdown Cup is upon us, or I guess it's here already, not necessarily upon us. Brand new meta, big old pack.
To sustain through Houston's, because they're going to go in with it now.
So nice. Transcendence though with the back for MCD is pretty good. A return EMP from Victoria does result in Lastro's death. They used to beat in the last fight, so don't have that as a backup. Dante still in, used all his cooldowns to try and assassinate MCD, who's holding on for dear life. One little chunk of health remaining. Boston Uprising keeping themselves in, and they do end up finding the flip early on. He's got that pulse bomb, yeah, Punk on the Diva. Oh, Nano on Dante. What a sad sight. No cooldowns available. Didn't really get much damage done at all. In fact, none, pretty much. Pulse bomb gets thrown out. How'd he hit those? Woo! Okay, Merit. Double kill for the Tracer. Houston Outlaws DPS line kind of going a bit crazy. Boston Uprising just swept under the rug. Outlaws take round one.
And I don't know if they're going to kill.
Transcendence comes out. Oh, that's a good force, to be fair. But the Houston Outlaws do let go of that beat. It only hits Creative and Lastro, so Merit and Dante are now just left out to dry. A nice hack from Victoria. And the Houston Outlaws fumbling their support ultimates just a little bit. They do end up saving their EMP, so now they don't have to worry about the Transcendence.
But especially when you want to try to get the damage in too.
CMP, oh, the nade follow-up to Creative. Both support lines now down, damage pretty permanent at this point. Dante super low, another nice sticks from Valentine. He's got Dante's number and he's not calling him back. Boston Uprising still control this point, bros. It's 90% on board, so Valentine just needs to be able to hold it down. Maybe
Punk, go hit it.
There's the Nano, onto Dante. Victoria setting up with an EMP in the back. Instantly killed as Creative. You take extra damage when you are hacked, remember. Worth keeping in mind. Dante uses his ult to try and just squish Punk, but wasn't to be as Punk used his own ultimate to get out of there ASAP. Now the Outlaws are in overtime. They end up wiping their Boston Uprising. It is Victoria on the point, has to hit the recall. Using that Transicator, can't get back. Outlaws go one map up.
Down, but yeah, I mean, if you just do it again, then there you go. Doge is back in mech and ready to rumble.
Good post bomb to even the playing field. In fact, Valentine just taking out both supports. That is absurd. Okay, Boston Uprising with a nice little defense to start them off. Houston Outlaws didn't really know where Valentine came from by the looks of it, as they continue to hold with 2 minutes to go. Valentine, yo, hit him with the bag, son. Looking great.
Still gonna hit hard. It's not gonna feel very good when you don't really have a way to also get rid of it either. I bet Pelican was also playing Genji.
Dude,
he's down.
Valentine is pounding right now. Can we just get perma Valentine POV, please? There's the rampage. But okay, this is over. Outlaws in the bin with you.
10 seconds.
Straight back to spawn. First held on Eichenwalder. They got 90% or so, but the Boston Uprising looking clean. Valentine just deadlifting right now. I'll have to double check on the stats in this fight, but they have to get back to the point.
No, I don't think they're going to. I mean, the commanding shout just came through. Maybe MCD goes down here, but
Lastro is out in the open. Pelican finds two. Outlaws still in with a chance to save themselves on this point with Doge being back. As long as Creative stays alive, they should be good. Valentine's got a pot. Okay,
okay, yeah, come on now.
You tried. Utilized already as the Houston Outlaws march forward with the rally in tow. Punk does end up going down as MCD just gets rolled by his own orbs. Pelican with a nice swift strike double kill. Completed with that Discord orb. Punk unleashes his ultimate, only finds Pelican, and Merit comes back with a little bit of damage. Overclock finds one, and with 30 seconds to go, the Uprising need to find a little something extra.
I don't think they're going to. I mean, Punk's got an axe and swinging with it. It doesn't seem to handle itself against the blade.
Nope. There's the Punk Queen, ladies and gentlemen. Boston Uprising with a clean first point hold against the Outlaws. Claim that 90% and tie the series up. Kind of waiting for him in the depths of the waters down here with the EMP available. Doja's mech goes down once again. Houston Outlaws use that Transcendence. Another Transcendence, this time on the side of the Boston Uprising as they counter that EMP. A return EMP from Victoria is good. 1 minute and 30 seconds remains now for the Houston Outlaws. That was just a whole bunch of mind games. Nice anti-nade from Crimso. Can Outlaws follow this up? What is MCD doing? He's in the backline. This positioning is insane from him right now. Him and Punk just dominate Houston Outlaws. He's even just actually cyberbullying Creative with the kicks.
To Boston from just the hacks and just not really finding the value with the defense matrix. Pelicans in the back really trying to get a quick hack, but it's too late. MCD's gotten a pick already.
Yeah,
Can't
creative down is a nice hack on Crimzo, but I think that's about done. Recall from Merit. He's still got Pulse. Creative still has with the ultimate, but yeah, he's not going to be able to use it. Boom, there you go. Pelican touches one more time to force OT, but that's going to tick down pretty quickly, and without a Translocator, there's no hope for Pelican.
This pincer set up to end it here. Boston Uprising want to focus on this EMP and get the map win here.
There it is. EMP hits. Oh, and it hits the back. That's unfortunate. Boston Uprising do end up losing both supports. Quick reset though, but a minute burned off the clock and no other ultimates used. Good for the Outlaws. Overtime is approaching Rose, and Pelican's got the EMP. Merit's got the Pulse. The Outlaws want to stand tall and hold this payload. The blue box of victory looming closer for the Uprising. It's EMP versus EMP. Who Sombra can get it off better? A three-man for the Outlaws, but the Nano comes on just in time as Doe stays alive. A pulse bomb from Merit gets eaten by Punk as the Boston Uprising is still somehow so healthy. Merit ends up going down as Punk is standing tall. There is no way the Outlaws can get another support ultimate on time, so it's more of a neutral fight. The Uprising, they got a Nano, they apply it to MCD, and as overtime is ticking down, the Boston Uprising push that payload in and on sit themselves on match points in the series.
Coliseum, it would have taken a minute.
Yep, we're at 1 minute and 30, no picks. Okay. Nice nade. Nano boost onto Punk. Oh! Kills maybe? Yep, Doja's been the target once again. Houston Outlaws losing their tank. Oh, that was a nice beat shot there by Punk. Killing Pelican in one shot almost. Alrighty, Boston Uprising just a swift team. Alright, after being stripped away, those shields depleting, of course, after you get hit with the EMP. A stick. Oh, straight on top of Valentine. What a sleep from Creative. Turns that pulse bomb into a trade.
Come on yet.
Nice EMP, Punk still focused down. Discord Orb on top of him, but the Nano Boost still providing a ton of defensive countermeasures. Speaking of defensive countermeasures, there's another one. Transcendence from MCD. Another hack onto Punk. Again, focused. Can he survive? Yes, he can. Of course he can. There's no killing this guy. The backline for the Boston Uprising right now, just adamantium. Unreal stuff, and they're still winning these fights. Valentine takes down Doja's mech and finishes him off. Rose, there's 60 seconds to go, and the Boston Uprising looking to close this one out.
Looking for it.
Pelican needs hit a fat EMP, but Merit's already dead. Very little follow-up now for the Outlaws. Doge gets antied, demeched. Pulse-Born comes out from Valentine, but it might not even be needed. The EMP is still being sat on by Pelican. MCD's there, but he's still standing up. Crimzo hacked, unable to use Nano, but it fades away in 1 and a bit seconds. Overtime is here. Outlaws aren't. Overtime gone. Boston Uprising with the 3-1. Houston Outlaws going down. Danny looking mighty clean on the desk. Only one to predict the Boston Uprising. They take a dub. Outlaws not looking great in that match.